back to my YouTube channel, or if this is your first time here, my name is Melissa. Welcome to my channel. I think today is the first day of September. It's not actually for me, it's the day before, but anyway. Welcome to September. Where's the year gone? Blah 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 blah. Feel old saying that, but seriously. Anyway, today I thought it's been quite a while since I sat down and did a favourites, so I've been like putting all the stuff I use like every single day to the side and just like using it every single day, so I thought I would just show you all of it. And yeah, I'm not going to prattle on for long because no point. We are going to start off with the opposite of putting makeup on, which is makeup removal, but I cannot not talk about this. This is my PS Natural, so this is from Primark, or Pennies if you're in Ireland. I've been in a Pennies now. This is a balm to oil cleanser. It costs £3, as you can see. Here is a backup. This drawer is my makeup removal drawer, full of it. Every time I go to Primark, I buy 2 of them. Trying not to be greedy, but I love this stuff so much. £3. I mean, you don't get that much in it, 50 mils. But if you are like me and you'd never tried a balm cleanser before and you like only see the really expensive ones, then have a shot at this if you can get to Primark. And if not, get a palette go for you, because it's so worth it. £3. I mean, I actually think, as well as another product we're going to talk about, that this has been really good for my skin as well. I have pretty much completely stopped using makeup wipes, and I just use this and then a towel or a dry wipe or something like that, and I feel like my skin has been thanking me for that decision. So you're welcome, skin. Vegan and cruelty free. Great. Go and get it anyway. Please go and get it. It's wonderful. And also not makeup but skincare, and something that has just changed the game for me and my whole life is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. This was gifted to me by my lovely, beautiful, wonderful friend Teresa. I really have to laugh now every time I watch any video by any of the sausages. We all talk about each other, and it's like this family thing. We all mention each other's names and it just cracks me up. But Teresa so kindly gave me this when I was in Ireland. She saved it for me she saved it for me when she got a Cosmetips box, because she knew I really wanted to try it, which was so generous of her. Anyway, I put a good blob of this on every night before bed on cleansed dry skin, and I sleep with it on, and I actually feel this is the first, the most wonderful skincare thing I've ever used that actually makes a difference, and it made a difference within a week on my skin. My skin was smoother, it was looking better, it was less textured, that's the same as smoother, it was more glowy, it felt more hydrated, my makeup sat on top of it better, still does, don't know, I'm talking about it in past tense. And yeah, it's it's very expensive. It's £41. I think you can get a slightly smaller one on Cult Beauty, but considering how much I've actually used this, which has been every night now for like maybe 3 weeks, it's still like up to here completely full, because you just use a dollop at night. That's all I do. And I have to say, if I put this down, because I'm trying not to make this video too long, I have to say a massive thank you again to Teresa and Elena, who got me a Just Because present, and they actually bought me another one so that I don't run out of it. And I just thought it was so lovely of them, because they know how much I love it. So yeah, would highly recommend. It is the best. It is the bee's knees. Can't recommend it enough. Blah blah blah. Then this won't be a shock. My MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I got this a while ago now. I've hit pan on it. It was £8.36 in sale. If there is another one in sale, you should get it. This is just such a good eye base. I will say the only downside that I've noticed to it is it kind of makes my eye skin up very close and personal look a bit older than other bases do. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just kind of, it's just slight, but it doesn't bother me because like it doesn't crease, it doesn't crack, it doesn't do anything weird. I can look past that, and it's only when I'm like in my microwave what's that called? magnify mirror that I really notice it, but just, I mean, it's just something to be aware of. But yeah, if you're like me and you struggle with like creasy eyes, hooded eyes, old eyes, my eyes are getting older, then have a shot at this. Doesn't crease, it's wonderful. P. Louise Who. That was really mean. I like the brand P. Louise, I really do. I just don't like the base. Then, also not really makeup, but kind of, Barry and Lip Rehab. I got this start of July, and I've used it every day and I really love it. It's not even yet run out. This is the Lip Rehab Nourishing Lip Mask with avocado. I swear I've only been drinking water today. Avocado oil to help soothe and heal chapped lips, and hemp seed oil to treat dryness. Vitamin E to protect and prevent UV damage. Apply at night or through the day. I use it at night as a like thick lip mask along with this. I must go to bed looking like some kind of greasy goblin, but I don't care because when I wake up the next day, skin's glowing and lips are nice. What more could you want? This is really cheap, $4.99. $4.99. And how nice is that packaging? I got it because Stacey Marie was going on about it, and so I wanted to try it. Then I'm going to talk about the most expensive thing. Get it out of the way because I've been using it so much. It has to be my ABH foundation. This is the foundation I reach for every single day, pretty much. I have to force myself not to use it. 110C is what I'm wearing today. It's a very good shade for me. I don't even have to pull it down my neck. I think it works really well on me. This is definitely my shade. It goes on looking too pale, but once I've got my bronzer and stuff on, it's great. It's medium coverage, really dewy. It's £43. That's so expensive. It's more expensive than Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, which is gross, but sometimes it goes on the sale on Beauty Bay. Sometimes there's some money off on Look Fantastic. If you want a nice foundation though, it's just so dewy and lovely and wonderful, even when you don't put it over like a glossy primer. It's just great. I have just thought of an 11th and special mention for this video. Put you down there, love. Come to you in a minute. Then if I want to go to the other side and say, no Melissa, don't use the ABH, I always reach for my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte cover. I wear 25 Ivory Rose. It does go on a bit pale, but again, with my powder, my bronzer, my contour and all that, it totally matches. And I would rather be slightly too pale than slightly too dark, personally. Very full coverage, quite dry. If you have dry skin, don't recommend, okay? But if you have oily skin or normal skin like I do, this one's great. I have very normal skin, I always just say average. No, I'm average height. I'm exactly 5'5". I've got size 5 feet. I have very normal skin. It's not oily, it's not dry. Do you know what I mean? I'm just average all over. Average. But I really like this foundation. I always feel very confident when I wear it because you can't see my skin in any way. And then this one is going in. Now I've had this less than a week, so technically I probably shouldn't include it because have I tried and tested it for a million years? No, but my friends, I don't need to. I have to say another massive thank you to Stevie. I bought a couple of things from Stevie, and then this was also in my package as a present. It's the BH Belgian Waffle bronzer palette and highlight palette, and if you're very pale like I am, bam! Look how pale this is. Let me get Hula Light. Oh, how much I need. Hula Light is darker. I don't know if you'll be able to actually see it for sure, but I can assure you in real life, Hula Light is slightly darker. Isn't that bananas? Because Hula Light is so pale. This middle shade is what I use like towards the back. I've worn it today. I've got both of these shades on today. The middle shade is what I use kind of more towards the outer bit, and then I blend it in with a lighter one. I can actually get away with the darkest one, which is bananas, but the highlights as well. I mean, the bronzers are like the main focus of the palette, but the highlights, the texture is exactly the same as like Benefit Cookie, like it's the same texture. I can't believe how stunning they are. I don't know if I swatched it in the video where I used it or not. So yeah, how do you like them apples? A lot. Considering face palettes are usually kind of pointless for people now because we have so many products and you only have one skin tone and you can't usually use everything, I can use 5 out of the 6 pans in this. This is now a firm favourite. I love it so eternally. Thank you so much, Stevie, for sending this to me. Can't recommend it enough. Then if I want to move on to something that I bought probably about a month ago, my sausages can tell you because I was yelling about it in there. This is my NABLA Skin Bronzing Bronzer, and when I'm reaching for a higher end bronzer, I've actually been reaching for this more than Hoola Light recently, but probably because I've hit a major pan on that. This is fairly new to NABLA, and I don't know what the formula is, but it feels like a gel that has been dried, baked or something, and when you put it on your face, like angels sing harmonies of joy, bronzed joy. My shade is Ambra. I think that's the lightest one. It works real well on me, but if you are slightly darker than me, this would still work on you. I do have to use quite a light hand. It's just the bee's knees, and ooh, can I reach it? It goes on best with my JH06 brush, and I have 3 of these in my collection. This is my bronzer when I put nail polish around the top, so I'd know that it was my bronzer brush, and I can't recommend that enough. It's not in a favourite because I don't want to have 12 in here, but that is a favourite. Something a bit cheaper and a good old dupe. Hojo highlight. Wearing this today. I've got it on top of the lightest shade in that as well because I had to play with both, but I love this highlight. I discovered this a few months ago today. There's a whole video on my channel about them. They're so cheap, so wonderful. This is shade number 3. This is the palest one, and it is insane. It is a dupe of the obviously ABH Amrezi one. I actually have all 3. This is shade number 1. I should have just got them all out and showed you, which is very pink. Oh, that was a gift as well. I bought the other 2, and then this is shade number 2. This is like the exact dupe for the ABH Amrezi. Stunning. I think these are £5 or £6. I think you all need them, but no, you don't. You need 1 because they're so cheap and so beautiful. They last on your skin. They look sick. They photograph well. I'm feeling a little bit flippity floppity today. Okay, last up before the one honourable mention. I always forget to add lip products into these, like, any favourites videos for some reason. But I remembered this time, but it was also easier because I have been reaching for these lip products a lot more. Bam. Look at that collection. I have clearly spent 111, no, what are they? £110. Oh, here. On these, because I have 11 shades. It's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipsticks, especially if, like, say for example, when I leave my house and like walk a while to my car or walk around before going in a shop, I don't tend to wear my mask because I'm outside, and then I'll put my mask on in the shop, take it off when I come out because it's very hot and stuffy under there. So these don't come off. These are apocalyptic lipsticks. If you want to know my favourite shades: 30 Romantic, 120 Artist, couple of pinks. Got this stunning 25 Heroine, which is a red, like an orange red, and then I got this really cool shade. I actually got this on Amazon. I got both of these on Amazon. Yeah, I got 90 and 100, which are like greyish. We should swatch them. Like, that is so cool. I think that was like £4 on Amazon. I've only been filming for 16 minutes, that's okay. So that was 90. I've not even swatched this one. Let's swatch it together. Oh. Look at that. I think I must have got that on Amazon. If I haven't swatched it, I must have bought it on Amazon, or someone sent it to me. Oh, I hope not, because then I'm not saying thank you. That's really bad. Anyway, if you want a long-lasting liquid lipstick that won't let you down, it won't smudge, it won't rub off on your mask, it's not going to look bad, it's kiss proof as well. I can attest to that. These Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks, how beautiful is my handful of lipsticks. And then I've got one honourable mention. This is a new firm fave, Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Setting Spray. I've made a few people buy this because it's great. Also, you can get 20% off using my code and look fantastic. It's not affiliated, just makes me look good. Very glowy, very dewy, does what it says on the tin. I'm not sure it actually makes my makeup last longer, but it gives me an intense glow. I didn't actually use it today because I didn't want to be as glowy as this makes me, which is weird, isn't it? But I was only going to B&M, so I didn't, you know, I didn't want to waste it. This must be like quite a bit used already. It feels quite light. I always save these things for best, but I've been just spraying it willy-nilly like I'm some kind of middle-class Tiffany. So yeah, I mean, Arm to Kill Now is expensive, but it's got a cult status because it is so good. I swear, I've not even had a drink. I just feel bubbly. So that is my top 10 with one honourable mention as well in there. Favourites of the recent months. Great stuff, right? So yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your top 10 favourites are, or 3 if you can't be bothered writing that much in the comments, because that would take a while. And let me know if you've tried any of these. Let me know if you agree with me, so that other people read your comment and go, I'm gonna buy that now. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to my channel. Sorry, I'm just clipping this clasp. Oh, I wanted to say as well, just quickly at the end, thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for your positive feedback and comments and love on my Friday's video. That was quite an intense one. I've read every single comment. Baffling to me, like, honestly, but it's too much love and joy in one place for one person to have, to be honest. And I want to say thank you as well to, I got a bunch of new sausages join us after that video actually, so yeah, welcome to the sausage family. Yeah, okay, now I'm gonna piss off. Okay, catch you on the flip side. Bye!
Laying in your bed, fighting ghosts in my head. Wish that I could let you go. Remember